Hello, it's a statin thing. This is part 3 or 4. So I wanted to talk to you about Italians. Me being Italian, a darker Italian from Italy, Sicily or Venice or well, Italy runs into Rome too. But you let me not get into that. But um, what do I want to say? I want to tell you about it's a statin thing. I'll get into it's a Brooklyn thing later and tell you about that too, and how we geographically and demographically communicate and we work together as a people. In Staten Island, my skin color, I work around different types of people as a supervisor, as a director, assistant director, and working with people, and working as a community liaison. A community liaison is a person that interacts with people in different environments, all colors and every color. So, as a community liaison and also doing work, I did DoorDash. I'm going to tell you something about people. No one lets anyone in their home or invite them in their home. My people, my God, my people, many people don't like us, Italian people. We get a bad rap. I talked about on what would you do if you met Jesus? James Gandolfini. And I know a few other people, not well enough. Tracy DeMarco. I was doing Staten Island relief on the other side of the island. Basically, I have to do this. I don't want to do it with because you don't understand. My skin to you looks different. With Caucasian people, Italians, all type of Caucasian people, I was providing some relief for them. Cots, food, many different items. Tracy DeMarco, I met at a celebrity, not a gala, but event. And I don't just pop up at events. I'm invited to do my work, photography, videography, or whatever, paid or non-paid. I'm there to do a job. So Tracy DeMarco is from Jersey Licious. She's Italian. She was the only one that I showed from. I was doing LA Basketball Wives, if I'm not mistaken. You may know the TV show or not. She was the only one that I put out to do a drop for me and save my name on the camera. Then that was in Manhattan. I was driving a mini or a drop top, probably a mini that day. And after that, after that, I was on Staten Island. It's a Staten thing, back to Staten Island from Manhattan. And I saw Tracy walk in, and I was out there working in a school. I forget the other side of the island. It's not the North Shore, South Shore. There's in between. It's a very, very nice school. We have nice schools all over the island, high schools. And the school is one of the biggest schools. And we had a blackout, I believe, or some type of famine or something going on. And she walked in. I don't know if that was before I met her or after I met her, but I know exactly who she is. And I want to tell you something about us. We stick together and we support each other. If you don't know also about Jersey Shore, I used to hang in Jersey Shore, and this is going into a whole bunch of different areas. But I wanted to talk about Italian people as a whole. Um, I used to do DoorDash. Basically, I'm the type of person I don't want you to come in contact with me because it can do things to you. Good things, not bad things, good things. So I would deliver, I would put the stuff, I would ring the bell or try to get away quick and set it down. And my people, this is around my community where I live, not far from where I live. Hey, come back. I'm trying to get away, drop the pizza, but you can get away from the house. Hey, come back. Leaves me a $20, I think a 10 or a $20 tip. Uh, Another lady, I'm in Arthur Kill. I work in Arthur Kill. I don't know if you know about Arthur Kill, but it is very nice and you can't go in people's houses. You definitely can't knock doors. So I got here, I got there, excuse me, and I knocked the door or I rung the bell. Her screen was open. You can see in the house. I have a nice place. When I say I have a nice place, my houses are nice. I have some nice places. nice, nice places. And I have to put emphasis on it to let you know I'm sort of expensive. When I looked in her house through that door, it was a nice house. So I'm trying to get away. She goes, Jamel, come in, come in. I'm just preparing dinner and this and that. I'm like, okay. And she's very nice and pleasant. She's an Italian. She's cooking. I think I don't want to be, you know, some bazool or some pasta. She was cooking some food and she gave me a tip and she invited me in her house, in her sanctuary. I wouldn't invite you in my sanctuary if I didn't know you or get to know you. She made me feel welcome and she blessed me with an abundance of not so much money, but to show me how people actually are. I think I have one more. These are going to be on our TV show too. It's a Staten, it's a Brooklyn, and in comparison of different places and world travels I've been. Um, I have one more story. I'm a cashier at TJ Maxx at 19. I'm ringing up people quickly. I'm so fast, and I can calculate numbers in my head from doing the calculations and different things, and I'm good at math. And my wife also was a cashier when I met her, unbeknownst to me, not knowing she was going to be my wife because I was very young. And she is a mature, older woman who never looked at me like that, and I never looked at her like that. So anyway, back to Staten Island. I'm 19 and I'm a cashier ringing. I had a line of maybe 50 people and I knocked them down to about 10. So we wear vests at work. At certain industries and companies, you have to wear uniforms like the hotels. Like if you work at the Hilton, like I worked at the Hilton, you have to wear a uniform. But out here, when I came out here, people wear what they want to wear. They wear do-rags, scarves, and regular clothing. I never seen anything like that. And they tell me to get out. They call the cops on me and get me like, anyway, back to the story. I'm in TJ Maxx at 19 on Highland Boulevard. I don't know if you know the places I'm saying and you recognize them. They're different environmental structures. Even though across the street I went to Newdorf High School in the night. So it's really no big issue. So the woman comes up to me, look at my skin color first of all. But I'm working. The key word is working. If I wasn't working, I would have been caught off guard, which I was, but I wasn't. So she gets to me, I ring her up. She stuffs her hand my vest. She stuffs it in there. But I'm ringing so much, and the flow of people are in the store is packed during the holidays, like now, that I don't have a chance to go back in my pocket. So I'm like, okay, and I'm ringing people. She moves on, I ring. At the end of the night, she goes, Happy Holidays too. She's Italian too. Um, at the end of the night, I go up to, we have a lounge upstairs. Something tells me to go in my vest pocket for some reason. I don't know why and what I was looking for. I know it was only tissue in my pocket. I went in my pocket. She had blessed me with $20. One of my people. It, I can tell you story after story. I have many stories about Staten Island and how we communicate and operate. I could tell you stories about high school. I tell you about diversity inclusion. It means that I didn't go to school with people who look like only me. I went to school with people who look like many different people, like a variety of people, and speak to a variety of different people. Now you'll say, well, it's just a Staten thing. It's not Brooklyn. We'll get to it. It's a Brooklyn thing later on. And when I tell you about Brooklyn, you'll be like, wow, they did that in Brooklyn. You're from Brooklyn? They did that? Yes, so it depends on you and your environment and how people accommodate you. It's not only just me that it happens. It happens to other people. It depends on how you treat people and how you function. But you have to learn how to function with people. You don't just see a person and attack them and try to hurt, harm, or maim them. You know. Right now, I'm in Isaiah. I don't know why this is opened up, but this is Isaiah 14 and 9. My grandfather is Isaiah. His name is, they call him Chinese, but Isaiah. So I guess I'm open here at Isaiah. So I would like to end off this. It's a statement thing. And it will go into world travels. It'll go into Brooklyn. It'll go into PR. It'll go into the Saints. It'll go into Mexico. It will go into all these different environments of how people treated me. And I traveled throughout the state's coastal line from east to west with family and on my own. So I just want to talk about that. So just give me a second and let me get into the, the word of God right quick. Give me 2 seconds. Um, we're talking about Moab. I don't want to get into Moab. Where we at? Just give me a second. Uh, okay, so I just want to talk about this right quick. Where? Excuse me, I'm like. We had Isaiah 14 and 9. I'm going to start at 9, right at the tippy top at the beginning. It says Isaiah 14 and 9, the realm of the dead below is all a star to meet you at your coming. It rouses the spirit of the departed to greet you. All those who were leaders in the world, it makes them rise from their thrones. All those who were kings over nations, they will all respond. They will say to you, you also have become weak as we are. You have become like us. All your pomp, all your pomp has been brought down to the grave, along with the noses of your harps. Maggots are spread out beneath you, and worms cover you. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have you have been cast down to the earth. You who once you who once lay low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly, on the utmost heights of Mount Zion, Mount Zephyr. I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to the realm of the dead, to the depths of the pit. Those who see you stare at you. They will ponder your fate. Is this the man who shook the earth and made kingdoms tremble? The man who made the world a wilderness, who will overthrow its cities and would not let his captives go home? All the kings of the nations lie in store, each in his own tomb. But you are cast out of your tomb like a rejected branch. You are covered with the slain, with those pierced by the sword, those who descend to the stones of the pit, like a corpse trampled underfoot. You will not join them in the burial, for you have destroyed your hands and killed your people. Let's go. One more. Give me one more. Let the offspring of the wicked never be mentioned again. Prepare a place to slaughter his children for the sins of their ancestors. They are not to rise to inherit the land and cover the earth with their cities. I will rise up against them, declare the Lord Almighty. I will wipe out Babylon's name and survivors, her offspring and her descendants, declares the Lord. I will turn her into a place of force and into was this? Swampland. I will sweep her with the broom of destruction, declares the Lord Almighty. The Lord Almighty has sworn, surely as I have planned, so it will be, and as I have purposed, so it will happen. I will crush the Assyrians in the land, and in the land, on mountains, I will trample him down. His yoke will be taken from my people, and his burden removed from their shoulders. This is the plan determined for the whole world. This is the hand stretched out over all nations. For the Lord Almighty has purpose, and who can thwart him? His hand is stretched out, and who can turn him back? I think that is it. We are done and done. The Lord led me to this, my father Emmanuel led me to this scripture this morning. I want to bid you good day, and I want you to understand no one can thought my father Holy Emmanuel's plan. You cannot be smarter than him, and you are truly wicked. You cannot bring me to a place that is barren. You cannot bring me to a barren place when I came to the place and there were trees and an oasis. But then, after that, you have taken away my oasis and tried to make it barren. Tried to make me subdued and bring me to poverty. You cannot bring me to poverty. I do not know poverty. I do not understand it. And many people talk this homeless things to me. I will do what I have to do for now, but I'm not a homeless man. I do not beg or borrow. I'm a lender. I lend to you. You borrow from me. I am the debtor. You must pay back your debtor which you owe me. My Father is the creator, and I am his creation. And my wife and kids, they belong to him, and then they belong to me. Glory, glory, glory. I love you, Stay. S.I. I love you, Father. S.I. We'll be coming to shows, TV, depending on how this goes and what my father does. This will be on TV, so it will be reissued and redone. We will be doing the rest of the coastal line and around the belt. So just look for us. It is 360 degrees. That is the whole circumference of the earth. Remember, we have a pizza pie. If you know anything about math, we have 8 slices. If you divide what? 8 over 2. What do we get if we divide that? We get 4, right? So we get 4 pieces. So we have what? East Coast, Midwest, down south, and West Coast. We have 4, and we have many in between this pie. I want you to say in this math equation that we all equate to a conclusion or to a bigger denomination. Do not let the color of my skin, the color of my hair, and the color of my eyes equate to a non-subsequential equal of the equation. I don't know if you got that. Equal of the equation. A parable and analogy. That may be a conundrum for you. But if you can figure it out, you understand what I'm saying. And I just want to tell all of you, God bless you during this holiday season. Peace and blessings and love to you. This is Minister Jamel Fields Leonard, and I have many titles, but I'm Minister first of the Gospel. Holy of Holies, Holy Amen. You bow now, or you bow later, but you're gonna bow. And a lot of people bow now, before me, physically, crying and kissing me when I walk into places. So if you don't respect me here and other people respect me other places, there's a way to give respect. Bless, bless, bless. Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love.